And now we will go over to the demo. And the demo will take you through the Xylem Vue platform and show some of the modules as Ludo has shown. And we will do some simple simulations here. So now we are in the platform and we'll start the demo. And we are in the platform and you can see the different parts of the platform. So the smart water engine where the data is managed and comes in. Business intelligence where we can access with Python or Power BI. And the different apps such as leak detection, metadata analytics, and unified network management that gives you the opportunity to access and make dashboarding. One of these dashboardings, as you can see, this is a dashboard, an overview of our service area where we can see the actual inflow of each area and also the lowest pressure in each area. So in Eindhoven, you see a small red dot. So the level is more or less 250 kPa, and we are just slightly underneath it. This is the synoptic overview. Also for distribution people, this is quite new. We are used to work with GIS, so a real representation of the network. And this synoptic overview gives us the opportunity to have a quick and easy overview. But we can also switch to the GIS view, as you see here. And this is the real-time what-if module, and we will do some simulations here. So first we are setting the view. We will make a view where we can see pressure. And this is the city of Den Bosch, where our office is located. Here you can see pressure and also the flow, the size of the flow within the different mains. We zoom in now in just a little street, and the main is on an end. And what we will do here is to close the valve, and it's just a simulation to show. And it's quite obvious that if we close this valve now, that there will be no water distributed to the connections after the valve. So the system is now running and looking in the hydraulic simulation, and you can see already the dots, the nuts in the hydraulic model have turned red. So there is no pressure there. And if you zoom out, you have a quick overview and see that there is something wrong there in the network. Now we will reopen the valve and we will simulate also what is the effect of a burst there in the network. So now we are reopening the valve and then simulate burst, and we can choose from small, medium, or large burst, and we will simulate a large burst so that we can see what's the effect on water delivery in the area of the burst. And we apply, and then it will start calculating again. And as you see, it starts calculating. And then we can see that all the nuts will get a different color. Yeah, here you see much more red, orange dots in this area. And if we zoom out, we will also have the quick overview. And you will see that this is the affected area. And what we have not realized yet, but what we see as a part of the project in the future is also now we know exactly all customers affected, that we connect this also with our customer systems so that we, for instance, can send a message to these customers that are affected to inform them on what's going on in the network and also when it will be resolved. So this was a smart overview of what we can do in the network, in the Xylem Vue platform. There are many, many more things that we can do with this platform, but just a small demo of what's the capabilities of the platform and the module to simulate. So these simulations and these insights from the platform, they help us to get overview. For that, we also have a new department, the control room, that has overview of water distribution, also water production. And they can support the mechanics in the field by advising them which valves to close, for instance, and also to see the impacted area if there is a leakage, for instance. So this is where we are at the moment, and we started off with the challenges that we face as a company, and we've been in this program for 4 years now, and we already see the first benefits. Although this year is really where all the pieces of the puzzle are getting together, so these are just the first benefits, and next years we will gain many more. We already see that we are becoming more and more in control. We have much more pressure sensors giving us information of the actual pressure in the network. We are also able to perform comparison between areas, so we can already see some areas that maybe perform better or worse. Another very important thing, and also, well, to make the project a success, is that we have new staff, so new skills coming in. Ludo, for instance, is a project lead that joined the program halfway. For him, it was also very attractive to start working on a project like this. But I also see it in the different methods we use in IT, for instance, for integration. So there's also a different way of working. Also, new staff gets in there. Also, data scientists running or being part of the teams in the different business departments. Also, a very new skill that we didn't have at Brabant Water a couple of years ago. What we also can create now is that we can offer our clients new services. For instance, with the smart water meters, we can see also if there is a continuous flow of water at the customer, for instance. So we can inform them that there might be a leak in their building, for instance. So this is a new service, one of the new services that we can offer to our customers. Also automatic billing, so that they don't have to send in their meter reading anymore. And what we see with this project, because it impacts all parts of our organization, that we are really breaking through silos. Where in the past, we really had a world of production, water production, we had a world of water distribution, we had a world of the customer department. Here we are working together with colleagues from all these departments, and that's really, well, working as one company. So that's also a very big and good achievement that we have made with the program. So then the last slide, the lessons learned. What was really important was ownership by our board of directors, that they really said, okay, this is the way we want to go. We support this and we are really on top of it. But also ownership by our colleagues. We have a lot of new processes, new assets, new things to do. And yes, the colleagues have to take ownership and say, okay, I'm responsible for this part. I will manage this part. I will fix these problems. And if you can do that together, then you get further. And that brings us to the other one. It's also the partnership, also the way of working with Idrica, for instance, that we really work together on the Xylem Vue platform, so that when there are things going not maybe as planned, that you give each other space to tackle the problems, to really work on them together, and that brings you forward. And that brings me to the top of this triangle: be agile and just take the step forward. You can sit for hours and hours and days in meeting rooms discussing how things should look like, but reality will always be different. So just take the step forward, and you will experience how it is to have smart water meters, how it is to have sensors, how it is to have this platform. Of course, new questions will arise, but that just brings you forward, and that just will bring you the benefits to tackle the challenges you have as a drinking water utility.